Hello everybody and welcome back to another tier list. Today we are ranking all the Minecraft mobs. So I think I'm going to base them off of like what they do and their appearance and how unique they are, things like that. So the tiers are awesome, cool, great, good, bad, terrible, super terrible and phantom. I think you know who's going to go phantom. First up is Alex, and Alex is awesome. So is Herobrine. And so is Steve, because they're like him. I'm gonna do it like that. Herobrine's pretty chill. Steve is Jack Black. Sorry, I did something wrong here. Wait, no, I need to. Just need to fix something real quickly. Alright. So Steve goes in Jack Black, and then these two go in Awesome. The wolf goes in like hard. The wolf is hard. Are we counting when it's tamed? Just because of like, it's awesome. It's like probably one of the coolest mobs. It's cooler than Alex. It's like your companion through everything, so it goes in Awesome. Axolotls go in great because I like the gimmick of like having a really rare chance to get a blue axolotl, but that's about all that's special about him. Sage going great. Bats go in terrible, no bad, because there's just nothing special about them, and if there's nothing special about it, it'll just go bad. Bees going good because they make some biomes feel a bit different, but there's nothing real special about them. The gimmick of honey is actually pretty nice, but I think I will just keep it there. Blazes going above axolotls and great because I like how they're like fire monsters, and I think it's pretty cool. I also like how you kind of like need them to beat the game, so that kind of bumps them up to great. Normal mushroom, we have the mushroom bros. Normal one goes in good. Low good, because it's good. And then this one goes in good, because it's good. But I like how this goes higher, because I like how this can turn into this. This is just quite boring. So that's why this is higher. Cats going cool. Nah, yeah, because they're not as cool as dogs. I mean, you can still tame them, and like, they scare away creepers, which is cool. So now let's do creepers. Normal creeper goes in, like, it is the icon of Minecraft. It is not as iconic as like Steve. Steve is Jack Black too. You cannot be Steve. But it's like the face of Minecraft. So it goes in Awesome, because it's awesome. The charged one goes like below it, but it's still like really cool. I like how they did it, like where it has a charged mechanic. I think that's pretty cool. So that's why it's just a bit below. Herobrine can actually go above it because Herobrine is just cool. Face Spider goes in terrible. They're just annoying. They're just actually no, they go low bad because they are pretty. They kind of like give a structure, which is the mine shaft, a bit of life. But still, they go in bad because they're just annoying. Chicken Jockey. This is a meme. It would go if there wasn't a meme. It would probably go like in cool because it's like a pretty cool thing where a digital child zombie is riding a chicken. But now there's a meme. And I did not like the meme, so it's going at the top of great. It still is pretty cool. Chicken is like another face of Minecraft, so it goes above Alex. Alex, you're like right at the bottom of that tier. I don't think like you're as iconic as any of these things. Especially the chicken. Chicken is iconic. Cod is good. It's just like a basic fish. Cow is just as iconic as a chicken. I don't think like it's better for like game purposes. So like leather and better meat, so it goes above. And evoke. What? Why is this here? This is the thing the evoker spawns. Does it like want me to do the evoker with it? And if it wants me to do the evoker with it, does it want me to do the vex? I'll just do all these. Super. No, the attack is really cool. This attack is cool. So it goes right at the bottom of good. Because it is just an attack. But the attack is cool. And I don't know why it's even on here. Vex is terrible. Can go through walls. I personally like the new design. Don't shout, don't yell at me for that. But I really like it. I think it goes there though, because it's just so annoying. I don't like how I can go through walls. I don't like that. And it does so much damage because it's an iron sword. The actual evoker would go in cool. It would go like above the cat. But because it summons evokers and then vexes, then it has to go down as here. And also, I just noticed something. There's another dog. This is the actual like dog. That's the wolf, that's the dog. But the dog is a bit more iconic. And it's just better. So I think I might actually bump it down. The normal wolf is cool. Like right at top of cool. Because these two both like the tameable things. I don't think there's a cat that's tamed on here. But those two are like the tameable things. So those two will go together. And then the actual wolf is just... It's Jack Black's pet. So it goes with Jack Black too. I'm just going to move that to the bottom. We'll rank that last, I would say. Then we get some of the bosses and we'll just do those last. So you put that down there. I'll put the Ravager down there. Alright, those guys are going to be last. But dolphins are great. They're below axolotls because they are pretty cute. They give you dolphin's grace, which is pretty useful when you're traveling the ocean. So it goes up here. Donkeys go in bad because there's nothing special about them. They're just worse horses. You drowns can go. I put them right at top of good because they are pretty like dangerous when you're swimming underwater, and I quite like that. Where's the normal guardian? Why would we just jump straight into the elder guardian? Normal guardian. Normal guardian goes in cool because they are actually pretty cool. I like the attack, the design's pretty cool. Elder guardian goes in just a tier above because I like how it's kind of like a mini boss. Like these two kind of like mini bosses, the evoker and the elder guardian, and I like that. That's pretty cool. Let me just quickly get this out of the way. The mule is terrible. There's nothing special about it. You'll never see it. It's better than the Vex, but you never see it, and it's just terrible. I mean, actually, you can go next to the donkey because I like how you get it by breeding a horse and a donkey. So I like how you get it, which is why it goes right at the top for bad. Endermen are super iconic. They go straight up here. Their gimmick is cool. And they're really iconic, so they go, but they're not, actually no. No, it's gonna go buff, because their, like, gimmick is really cool, but I don't think they're as cool as these five, sorry. These two are unbeatable. And the lights go in. They're just, like, you never see them, so, like, they go there. I don't think there will be anything that goes super terrible. Ah, wait, I just remembered that this exists. This is super terrible, because it won a mob vote, and I wish it didn't, because it's rubbish. And there's no point of it existing, so it goes there. Foxes like to jump in lava, and that makes it that they're really funny because they do that. And they're basically like, let me get the other. These four are like the four amigos. They are all best buddies, and they are all very similar, and I love them all. But I think it goes like... I'm actually for cat above... I'm going to do it like this. Because the foxes are really cute, and their gimmicks are pretty cool. Let me just quickly do this. Zombie horse. There's nothing special about you. Go there. skeleton horse. So there's something more special about you. You're just like right at the bottom of good, above that though. This is the weird wither, which I think like doesn't attack you, or like it tries to. I don't even know what this thing does. It's just going terrible. Like there wasn't even like really anything really good about you. You were just for like, and you weren't even around for that long, because you were just for April Fools. So you just going terrible. Gas goes in. They're pretty annoying, and if you don't have flint and steel and they break your portal, then enjoy either dying, losing your stuff, or that's really it. Or somehow finding iron and a flint, or just a flint and steel in a bastion, which is quite hard to do. So good luck with that. That's the only reason it's going good, because the gimmick is pretty cool, and you can get an achievement purely based off of reflecting a fireball and hitting it back. Where's the other one? There you are. Normal one is cool. It's a big pig. You can go up, and you can go up. I'm gonna say that. I feel like I need to make some changes here. This tier is getting too big. But I feel like Sony and the mobs are cool. It's like, yeah, I'm good at that. You can go down here because there's nothing special about you. You're annoying. You're just like, you never see it because there's no point of really it existing. So it just goes bad. It's not terrible though, because it just is. The design isn't that bad. Except those ribs that look like hair on the back. That is rubbish. Unless they are supposed to be the hair. I don't know. Horses go in. They're not awesome. They're like below the four amigos and cool, because you can ride them and that's cool. Huskers go with drowns because they're basically like they're just the zombies of their biomes. These two are special. These three are special because they're only like, this is the Jeb. No, this is like a. I don't even know what that sheep is. That's like the rainbow sheep, isn't it? The rainbow sheep goes in great. No, it goes. Yeah, it goes in great because sheeps are pretty iconic, and this one's rainbow. Actually, this is really old, isn't it? Going cool. I really wish this thing got added to the game. It's like a mini boss, and I love that. But like, it's not in the game, so it has to drop down to like. Just go to the bottom of good. You can only be summoned by commands, but you can just go with him because like basically the same thing. Llama is great. Llama is great. Llama spits, and that makes lava great. Mamakube is just okay. There's nothing special about it. Pandas are so cute. They have so many different variants. I just love pandas. They're going right at the top. Pandas are so good, whatever they are. This guy's been looking at me funny for quite a while, so I think I might do him next. And since you are a pig, you are going like, I would say you're more iconic. You are like the most iconic out of the three, I would say. So you are right at the top, buddy. Well done. Now stop looking at me. Parrot. Parrot are good. They are. Let me just quickly. Parrots goes like right next to bees. Parrots, they can dance. They can go on your shoulder. They can dance actually. That brings up to great. It's a Minecraft mob that can dance. And then Magacube, I'm gonna move Magacube there. The Brute is so annoying, but it's pretty cool. Normal one goes. They're like gonna surround the. Actually no, Blaze is really cool. It's gonna be like that. Brute is a bit annoying, and I think it's a bit too powerful. But the normal one's pretty cool. I just wanted something that's. It goes in a Jack Black. No, it goes right at the top of us. No. It's like these three. It's like these four are like really iconic, and the chicken, the pig, and the cow, and Alex. Like it's these four I'd say are the big ones. Well, maybe not this dude, but he's just so cute, and I love him. Pillager, right at the top are great. Same with the Illager. I like Illagers more because they're just like basic bosses. So let's do the rabbits next. They're like no, not bosses, are they? What am I saying? They're like really cool. Like the raid just makes them so much more cooler. So they go there, right at the top. I have a bunny, and my bunny is brown, and this bunny goes. Actually, bunnies in Minecraft are really bad. Bunnies in Minecraft go there. This special bunny though looks pretty cool. This is what you use like to give it a name tag. I think it's like toast or something, and then it turns to this one, and this one's pretty cool. This one goes above the normal one. Pufferfish is really annoying. They're nearly at super terrible, but they're not there yet. Is there even a phantom on this list? There's not even a phantom on this list. That's so stupid. They've got to add a phantom. Well, something has to go in the phantom tier. And to be honest, I have no idea what this weird ghast is. So you are now the phantom. This is now phantom, okay everyone? And it is rubbish. Phantoms are rubbish. Polar bear. Good. Nothing special about it except it can like attack when you get too close to it. Salmon is... Where did I put cod? It's just above it, because salmon can come like different sizes. It's way cooler. One of the iconic boys. You can get wool from it, which is you need to craft a bed. So that goes higher. Hold on, there's a sheep. You're awesome. Shulkers are cool. They're like... Yeah, they're right at the bottom, because I like their effect. These guys are mini bosses, but they're pretty rare. I like these guys quite a lot. I'll put them above, like, the mini boss section. Actually, it's the best mini boss, I'd say. So, I just like them. Skeletons are, like, one of the most iconic things ever. I'm gonna put you there. You know where you're going, and you're going above. These three are, like, the most iconic monsters. The zombie villager is not... It goes, like, right at the bottom, because it is pretty iconic. But, like, it isn't as iconic as them. Spider, it drops down quite a lot. Like here, it's still really iconic. The most like common rare mob ever. Can go right at the bottom. It's pretty. Actually, no, it is actually pretty cool how it works. The jockeys can go together. Actually, I'm gonna move you down there. The jockeys can go together. The jockeys are pretty cool. I don't. Charcoal fish are so. They're just like cool. Turtles, nothing special. Good and cool. Squids, they can go in bad because there's nothing special about them so to get ink sacs, but ink sacs aren't that good. They do more than bats. They already do more than all these guys, so they go right on top of bad. Strays are nothing, they're just skeletons that slow. They are pretty iconic. So they're like, these two are just different variants of better mobs. So they just go together. Let's do these three next. So, the llama, where's the normal llama? Because this thing is basically just the exact same. You can go a bit better, because I like your design a bit more. One in Trader always rips me off. Super terrible. Nah, I'm just joking. He goes in. Good, because he's pretty cool. But he's so useless. It's just like his gimmick. You can go there. Slime is cool. Slime is like, it can be a mini boss, and it's better than an axolotl. Why is axolotl all the way up here, actually? It's better than shotgun, it's better than like any of this. I don't feel like this can go there. And so can this, actually. Right, there we go. Find a few mobs now. Strider. Strider is pretty... It's just an average walk and lava. That's about it. Which can go in great, because it has quite a few attacks, and I like that. It can go with the rest of the pillager boys. With skeletons I actually like. I like the design. I'm gonna fit them. They're not as good as like the panda or the four amigos. They're probably there. Slime is not as good as the mini bosses. And it's not actually better than the jockeys. Slime can go there. Let's do that real quickly. I think this one is, I have no idea what's the difference between. This one is the old one. The old one is cool. The new one is cooler because it has that face texture. Now it's time for the big five, I would say. Like the bosses, I would say. These guys kind of like, I count these guys as the bosses. Like this, because like the boss of the raid, I don't know why you're here, you're not really a boss. The boss of the Deep Dark, final boss of the game, and then like a boss that you can fight if you want. Ravager, it goes with the rest of the raid boys, but like no, actually it can go right at the top of great. Iron Golem is really iconic, and I actually like these guys quite a lot. Big Guy is better than Charge Creeper, but not as good as Herobrine. Final three, I say these three are like the big three. Wardens are, the gimmick is cool. Their design is cool, so they are cool. They're not as cool as these guys. They're definitely the best out of these. The Wither, definitely up here. It's probably like climb. It's not as good as like these two, I'd say. It goes there. I like how when it kills the mobs, it plants a Wither Rose. It's more iconic than these two. The design is pretty cool. The attack is pretty cool. And that brings us on to our final one, which is the Ender Dragon, who is pretty good. I would say he's just a bit worse than this guy. Big Guy is good. The Iron Golem is better, I'd say. Ender Dragon, it's the final boss of the game. Come on. I didn't like, the design isn't too good because it is basically just a dragon. I don't think that's that creative. But it's just so iconic. It's the final boss of the game. It has such a big role in the game. So that's why it's there. So, this is the final tier list. We have bottom three are the Phantom, which I don't know why, but he wasn't on here. The Glow Squid and the Pufferfish. Top three are, actually no, do top five. Skeleton. Sorry. Pig. Zombie. Creeper. Dog. And then Steve is obviously number one. Steve is Jack Black. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.